the last fighters that you fought, they ain't on my level. And you
I fought everybody.
The last fighters you fought since 2002.
Mention me one. You mention me one elite fighter. Just one.
You.
Oh, me.
Look,
it's gonna be me.
I don't care about nobody else.
And you will see that.
You. So when I beat you, is you gonna be a nobody? When I stuff a mud hole in your ass, is you gonna be a nobody? Same everybody else been saying since I moved to 147, I ain't fought nobody. Every last one of them stump a mud hole in their ass and he gonna be next. Why?
It's official. We just witnessed the final showdown between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford. And let me tell you, it was intense, to legends, one historic stage, and an atmosphere that truly screamed fight of the century. But that's not all. We're diving deep into everything you need to know. The raw adrenaline from that clash, the stacked undercard featuring rising stars, the wild promotion, and even the money flowing in from Turkey allowed Dana White to pull off what he does best, which is why the entire boxing world remains divided on who truly won this one. We'll also break down Amir Khan's take, as he's the only man to have shared the ring with both Canelo and Crawford.
Undisputed glory on the line. This is the fucking in this team. Come on, man. This is my last chance. The only one with two big. I'm the Drake, the balls in the piss.
Let's start with the face-off, because this wasn't your typical stare down. Normally, fighters lock eyes, toss a few words, and it's done. But this one, it was chest to chest with fists ready before a single punch was thrown. Canelo stood calm, cool, and confident. That familiar "I've been here before" energy radiating off him. He's defended his throne for years, and you could see he carried himself like a king who refuses to be dethroned. But Crawford brought that laser-focused intensity, the kind of glare sharp enough to cut glass. No flinching, no smile, just the look of a man marching into war, dead serious.
So, what do you like? You like
And you know what really sent the crowd into a frenzy? Those little shoves and the heated words that flew, and their teams closed in, forcing security to jump in and break things up.
Turkey, you need to put a small ring, the smaller ring in the...
Hey, Matt. Yeah. The only running that I'm gonna be doing is running upside his head, and I can assure you that. Facts. And he got a big head too.
You could feel the tension crackling in the air. This wasn't just a promotional stunt, it was real. Both camps have been trading shots for months, and now, face to face for the final time before the war, it's nothing but personal. The fans ate it up. Social media blew up with clips, memes, and bold predictions. Many are calling this one of the greatest matchups in recent years.
I don't gotta knock him out to beat him. You know, he's never been knocked out before, but he lost fights before. You know, so everybody, you know, that's coming in thinking that I need a knockout to beat Canelo Alvarez is wrong. And that's not the approach that, you know, we take in this fight. If the knockout comes, then it comes. But we're not going in there to knock him out. We're not looking for the knockout.
Terence, you've said if you win, you feel you're on the Mount Rushmore.
I didn't say if I win.
Okay.
I said when I win.
When you win. Well, with that, you know, what is Terence Crawford's legacy with a win over Canelo?
Listen, I already said it. I'm on that mountain. Ain't nothing less to...
Now, let's talk about why this fight is unlike anything we've seen in modern boxing. Canelo Alvarez boasts 63 wins, just 2 losses, 2 draws, and 39 knockouts. The undisputed super middleweight king, the man who unified all 4 belts at 168, is already a living legend. Terence Crawford, on the other hand, comes in undefeated with 41 wins, 31 knockouts, and world titles across multiple weight classes. The man who dismantled Errol Spence Jr., proving he's not just elite, he's special. But here's the catch, but is moving up to weight classes for this fight, stepping straight into Canelo's territory, a 168 point.
I'm hunting him. That's it. I'm hunting everything that he got. And I'm going to take it come September 13th. I want all the people in the stands that booed me, they gonna cry when they go home. No time.
Go ahead.
Wow.
Live, only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
And let's not forget this is happening at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The Raiders' home turf, packed with 65,000 seats. This isn't just a fight, it's an event.
If Canelo couldn't knock out Charlo, or you really think that he's gonna knock out Crawford? I would pick Terence Crawford to beat a Canelo Alvarez, even at 168. Everybody can call me crazy and whatever you want to say. I get it. Y'all didn't believe me when I told you about Spence, but trust me, Crawford will figure out a way. I know a secret y'all don't know, and I ain't gonna tell you why I would pick Terence Crawford, but it's part of the secret is the reason why I'm picking him to win the fight.
Interview 9. And honestly, one of the biggest reasons this fight is so hyped is the size and weight difference. This isn't a small gap, it's a massive jump across divisions. Canelo has been campaigning at 168 pounds, the super middleweight limit, and even stepped up to 175 when he faced Sergey Kovalev and Dmitry Bivol.
I want to speak to you about some of Turkey's comments. He said he doesn't want Tom and Jerry, people running away in the ring. And what did you make of that?
I agree with that. I agree with that. You know, people want to see a good fight. People want to see a good fight, and I agree with that.
Do you think
because, you know, people come and spend money to see a great fight, and if the other fighter come and run all the night and don't make a good fight, it's deceptional.
Do you think he saw your fight with Skull and potentially came to the conclusion?
We talk after. We talk after about that, and it's very sad. But, you know, it is what it is.
I know.
I hope not. I hope not, because we expect a great fight, the fight of the century, right? So
This man is built like a tank, stocky frame, tree trunk legs, and that natural power that makes opponents feel every single shot. He's used to trading bombs with fighters much bigger than Crawford. Meanwhile, Terence Bud Crawford's best work has come at 135, 140, and 147. Sure, he dominated at welterweight and made Errol Spence look like a novice. But jumping to 168 is a whole different beast. It's like fighting in another universe. People keep asking, can Crawford's speed, reflexes, and boxing IQ really overcome sheer size and power? Or is he stepping into a buzzsaw that even his slick skills can't escape? Here's the thing: Canelo himself has downplayed the matchup in interviews, saying, "This fight doesn't even make sense because of the weight difference." According to him, Crawford is too small. He doesn't belong at this level. Canelo sees it as defending his territory, his comfort zone where size rules and power dominates. And don't sleep on the undercard either. Thanks to major backing from Turkey, it's stacked from top.
Oscar De La Hoya wasted my time with this question.
Yeah, we saw Oscar De La Hoya trying to say that the fight was going to take place maybe in the daytime.
Yeah, this is what I want from you, to say his name. I decide with Dana White to have a breakfast in MGM at 10 a.m. inshallah. Then we will go to the arena to have the fights quick, and after that we will go dinner to Carbon, and in the night we will watch Conjuring because it will launch in September. Oscar De La Hoya waste my time with this question. Of course, this is in the peak. This is the boxing, the sport #1 in the world. This is Canelo and Crawford.
Live, only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
We've got Callum Walsh taking on Fernando Vargas Jr., two unbeaten fighters, both dangerous and hungry. This is the kind of matchup that could easily steal the show. Then there's Christian Dilly defending his WBC interim title against Lester Martinez, and trust me, these guys don't mess around. Dilly is 29 years old, with 24 knockouts on his record. Martinez, just 19, already has 16 knockouts too. His name, and kicking things off, it's Muhammad Ali Jr. versus John Ornelas. Ali has only 4 fights, but remains undefeated, while Ornelas is a seasoned, scrappy veteran who isn't afraid to mix it up. So, this card isn't just about Canelo and Crawford, it's about delivering a full night of action. That's how you know they're aiming to make this the fight card of the year.
I don't respect him anymore because he say, I'm not gonna do what they want me to do and this and that. And then he tried to, maybe Turki Al-Ashi told him, hey, you need to do something because you seem so nervous in Riyadh. So and he tried to he walk me back, and that's why I pushed him. And you know, like I say, don't with me.
Does it bring a different Canelo then?
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, you watch Saunders fight, right?
Which one? The Saunders. Oh,
he pissed me off. He pissed me off. Yeah. So it's gonna be almost the same.
Live, only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
Who do we thank for this spectacle? None other than Turki Al-Ashi and Dana White. Turki, the mastermind behind Riyadh season, is putting his stamp on boxing in a big way. He's the one who labeled this showdown the fight of the century. And honestly, he might not be wrong. He's pouring serious money into making this a global event, from the massive press tour to jaw-dropping marketing campaigns.
had Canelo and Terence Crawford here for a press conference this week. What's it been like for you to get to see that fight come to fruition, given your boxing background? A lot of people don't understand, like, do you come from boxing?
Yeah, no, it's awesome. I mean, like I said, leading up to, the press conference and at the press conference, for this to be my first fight to remote is...
And then there's Dana White, the UFC president, stepping into the boxing world for the first time. An unexpected crossover, but it shows just how massive this fight really is. The press conferences have been pure chaos, pushing, shouting, and near brawls on stage. And let's be real, that's exactly what keeps the fans hooked. Every shove, every insult, every dramatic stare is designed to keep us glued until that first bell rings. Now, let's talk about the great boxing divide that has fans and analysts split right down the middle. On one side, you've got Team Canelo. They believe Bud is too small. The power gap is too wide. And once Canelo lands, it's game over.
Crawford, Canelo, who you got?
Crawford, Canelo? I still say Canelo.
I got Canelo too.
I still say Canelo. Ring IQ, I believe that Crawford has a bit more.
Yeah.
However, it's just the size difference. I think that where Crawford is lacking is that he should try test the waters even with somebody at that weight class before facing Canelo. But hey, they say he's a dog. He's got shot in the head and drove to the hospital, so maybe that's just his mentality.
Hey, let's see. Only one way to find out till that day comes.
It's the only way, but I definitely think that it's a great fight overall. Black and brown is how you get down.
They point to Canelo's granite chin, his dominance at super middleweight, and a resume stacked with wins over absolute killers. On the other side, you've got Team Crawford. They believe Bud's IQ, timing, and switch hitting skills will break Canelo down. They're counting on Crawford's sharp counters, clever angles, and ring generalship to neutralize the Mexican powerhouse.
I think Bud gonna cook Canelo. I think he's gonna cook him. I think, Canelo a hell of a fighter, but I think Bud just got all the tools to beat him.
You don't think the weight difference is gonna be too big of an advantage?
I think y'all make that something, in certain fights,
boxing makes it something, not us.
like if this was like a Benavidez, he's actually a lot bigger than Bud, so that would like apply. But I feel like with Canelo, he's like physically kind of big, but like height wise, he's kind of small. So I don't think so now.
Corey, have you got a decision to stoppage? Because Bradman and Boozy think that Bud actually might stop him.
Me and Boozy talked about that. That's crazy. Me and him got on the phone, talked about it, but I think that's possible. Like, I'm not saying that it's going to happen, but I think it's a possibility if Canelo gets to acting out of line and not understanding that Bud could crack too.
And then there's Amir Khan, the only man who shared the ring with both. Canelo brutally knocked him out, and Crawford stopped him too. So when Khan speaks, it carries weight. According to him, Crawford has the IQ to anticipate everything, the mobility to frustrate, and the underrated power to genuinely hurt Canelo. But he admits Canelo is naturally stronger and physically dominant. In Khan's eyes, this fight boils down to one question: can Bud's intelligence outsmart Canelo's brute strength?
He might be even stronger than Canelo. He might pack the weight on well, that he might do really well in there. So look, regardless,
you fought them both. Like, what are the differences between them? Obviously, it's weight.
Canelo's strong and he's easily hit. Very easily hit, very easily. Yeah. Compared to when I fought against Crawford, I couldn't even hit clean. Yeah. So really, that's the difference. And they both hit hard. Yeah. Because. And you can see the strength. When I was fighting against Crawford, I didn't think Crawford was that strong, but when he kind of moved me around a little bit, he is very strong as well. So look, yeah, but why does he need to give that much weight? He's pound for pound #1 in the world. Why does he have to go up and fight Canelo?
This fight isn't just about belts, it's about legacy. A win here cements Canelo's status as arguably the greatest Mexican boxer ever and one of the all-time pound-for-pound kings. For Crawford, victory would be monumental. Moving up to weight classes and dethroning Canelo would instantly put him in the GOAT conversation. And let's not ignore what this means for boxing as a whole, with Netflix streaming it, Dana White involved, and Saudi backing. This could change the sport forever. So here's the real question: who are you backing? Canelo, the power-punching king of 168, or Terence Bud Crawford, the undefeated genius chasing greatness across divisions. Drop your predictions in the comments, and remember, Fight Night is September 13th, live from Allegiant Stadium, streaming for free on Netflix. Don't forget to like the video, hit that notification bell, and subscribe for more fight coverage.